Lieutenant's Log, Entry 13. The New Arrival.
Sneela roll. Sneela?
Would you give a girl a minute to get herself together?
Have a va?
Translation spell. That ought to do it.
Finally, the translating software is working. Good job, Lieutenant.
Detective Connors, my software has not finished detecting our guest's language.
Software nothing. That was my perfectly executed translation spell.
You were able to translate what I'm saying by spelling it out?
Not spelling, a spell. You know, abracadabra, hocus pocus, bippity boppity.
Lieutenant Lecky, I think it's on the fritz again.
As I have previously stated, my software is not functioning at all.
It's not the soft... Ugh, never mind. I'm going to try to find someone with some common sense to talk to. Hello? Stars? Can you hear me? Hey, do you know Cassie? Can you call her for me?
Who is Cassie? Can she be contacted for this interrogation?
You don't know Cassie? The wishing star that almost single-handedly brought down the corset? I mean, I think she had a hand in inventing stiletto heels too, but I guess it all balances out. She doesn't really understand that non-flying people need to put weight on their feet.
What is she going on about?
Why are the stars so rude here?
Perhaps we'd better call the captain, yes?
Captain, would you please make your way to the interrogation room? Certain issues have arisen that require your attention.
Greetings, crew. Glorious day, isn't it? Stars shining, dashboards bleeping, beautiful woman rescued from nefarious villain. Is the translation software working with our charming guest?
Beautiful and charming, huh? Don't you have excellent taste?
It seems to be functioning correctly.
But it's not. Lecky says it's not working at all. Our guest just did a swish thing and then something glittery flew everywhere.
Unconventional, I admit, but it seems to be effective.
We may be communicating, but, well, we are not communicating.
Nonsense, let's just start with the basics. My name is Captain Adam Bradamov. What, may I ask, is your surely lovely name?
You may certainly ask. My surely lovely name is Saffron. Is there a Mrs. Captain?
Well, no, but...
Great. Hey, you look human. Do you know Tristan?
Tristan?
Yeah, Tristan. You know Tristan? Loves knitwear, usually covered in cat fur, tall but in a short sort of way. You know, like how some people are short but in a very tall sort of way. He's like that, but the opposite.
I don't believe I know of anyone matching that description.
Figures. I don't think it gets out much. So, are you going to introduce me to the rest of your crew, Captain?
Yes, of course. Detectives.
I am Detective Urswin. This is my colleague, Detective Connors.
Yeah, hi.
We are currently aboard our lieutenant, the LK-701.
You're on your boss?
You may call me Lecky. Welcome, guest. I will strive to accommodate your every need.
Cool. It's nice to meet you, ladies.
I'm not a...
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but... What are you?
I'm a fairy, duh. Can't you see the pointy ears, the wings, the dazzling green eyes? That last part has nothing to do with being a fairy. I just want to draw your attention to them. Don't you think they're lovely, Captain? Of course you do. So, what are you guys? Connors, you kind of look like some kind of elf with anemia.
Anemia?
And Urswin, I want to say... spider troll? And why are the stars here ignoring me? How far away did I wind up exactly? How can I get cell service? Can I have your Wi-Fi password?
I'm not sure
You have a talking computer, boss. You have to have Wi-Fi. Captain, tell me you have Wi-Fi.
No, as I've said, I'm single. Not that I...
Oh, Mab, no internet? I'm not going to make it.
Guest Saffron, you use such unusual words. Can you tell us where you're from?
Fairyland, duh.
Fairyland?
Originally, I mean. I left home when I got accepted into the academy, and I boarded there for a few years. Then, after I graduated, top of my class, by the way, I got an apartment near the good company.
which planet is all this on?
Planet? Oh, I'm in space. I thought I was in some sort of funky planetarium or whatever.
State your planet of origin, guest.
Earth, I guess. What?
Guest Saffron. Everybody calls their planet the Earth or the world, yes? Except perhaps ocean planets who call their planet the water. Can you please get more specific as to your planet's name?
Well, everybody just calls it Earth. But maybe you aliens call it something else.
Can't you think of any helpful clues?
Oh, I have an idea. Captain, you're human. We have a lot of humans on our planet. What do they call your planet?
I beg your pardon.
Humans are from a lot of planets. You can't just assume that all humans are from the same planet.
There's a Peri in every outfit.
Let's try another track. How did you get here?
Where do I even start? Some goblin hooligans stole my wings. Not my real wings, my word wings. And a bunch of my friends' words too. And they stole dragon eggs from a hardworking single mother who's just trying to do right by her kids. Then they used our stolen words to make a portal. I tracked them down just after they opened it, and I saw them talking to this big ugly guy. And I'm talking ugly. He had this big bushy beard, and it looked like he had fireflies stuck in it or something. Anyway, so I see him take the dragon eggs, and I do what any self-respecting godparent would do in this situation. I rush in, I'm about to tackle this creep to the ground, but then the goblin slammed the portal shut after me. I turned around for just half a second, and Ugly zapped me with some sort of laser gun. It really hurt, too. Knocked the wind right out of me. When I blinked away the flashing pixies dancing from my eyes, he was gone. I tried to teleport back with my own magic, but I can't. Then you guys come running along spewing gibberish, and, well, you know the rest.
I only understood some of those words. Are you saying you survived X-106's lethal laser pistols?
It's going to take more than a fancy sparkler to get me down. Does Ugly have a name?
He's called Subject X-106.
Never mind. I'll come up with a good name later.
I understood the word portal. I thought the science was not yet perfected.
Not science, magic.
What's magic? Is it a branch of mathematics?
No, magic is like when I do this.
Ah!
What? I just made myself a sandwich.
You just materialized that out of nowhere.
Want one? Here.
Great galaxies!
Stars above!
What just happened?
What is that?
Just some tablecloth and extra place settings. You guys seriously need to chill.
You just tore the very fabric of the universe and rearranged it to your own will. You broke fundamental laws of physics. You just manipulated reality like it was nothing.
Yep.
Guest Saffron, I no longer think you are from a different planet. I think you are from another dimension. Does that sound right to you?
That would explain why I can't just magic back to Peri's office. And why the goblins needed such complicated ingredients. So am I, in some kind of sci-fi world?
Sci-fi?
Not to worry, I've watched every single episode of Star Crossers. I know every sci-fi cliche, gimmick, and trope in the book. Speaking of which, you gotta give me internet so I can stream the next episode. For research purposes.
Okay, deep breath. Calm down. Yes, Saffron. We need to get back to our interrogation. The big ugly who zapped you, Subject X-106, is one of the most wanted criminals in all the 7 galaxies. His ship has terrorized hundreds of worlds. He's robbed, pillaged, and ransacked countless capitals. Those laser pistols have claimed more lives than we can ever know. It's imperative that you give us any information you can.
I got it. Starbeard.
What?
He's like this space pirate, right? And he's got this sparkly beard, right? Starbeard.
He's officially listed as Criminal X-106.
Not anymore.
Captain, all our records now refer to the criminal as Starbeard.
What the? Even the records at Central Command list him as Starbeard.
Central Command. Yes. Lucky, please contact Central Command. Lucky? Lieutenant? Report!
Lecky, can you hear us?
Hello? Is this thing working? Hello? Is this thing working?
Emergency stations, people. Our lieutenant's been hacked.
Peri, is that you?
Unhand Lecky, you hacker.
No, I never hack, unless it's ethical hacking for a penetration test. Anyway, Lecky's fine, see?
Apologies for the delay in my response, Captain. This is Peri. She's from Saffron's dimension. She has contacted me, and I've been preoccupied with the task of patching her through to my speakers.
But how?
Oh, it's no big deal. I used a pretty standard protocol that let the various electronic devices I use on a daily basis send packets full of character references of myself to your computer, Lecky. The references were glowing. Thanks, guys, you're the best. So then Lecky said it was okay to talk, and we constructed a secure interdimensional VPN tunnel from my office to your ship.
Peri, you wonderful fiery angel, how did you even find me?
About that.
Peri, you didn't.
I wanted to send them to Huskow's home for delinquent goblins, imps, and brownies. But then Tristan sent me all these articles about how those places do very little in the way of real rehabilitation, and, well...
If I may interject.
No, you may not. The professionals are talking. So, because of Tristan's bleeding heart and your wishy-washiness, you're stuck babysitting dragon-napping goblins all day?
Look, I'm not doing this just because they looked at me with those weirdly adorable buggy eyes. They have skills and information we need. They're also good at getting me coffee.
We help find pretty fairies.
And we do fix-ups.
That's what you do, you little rascals. They're really quick learners, Saffron.
Peri!
Come on, Saffron, you know how I've always said I needed assistance. Now that Professor Hall forced me into expanding the services of the magic support department, I need them more than ever.
Job security here is better than kidnapping.
You thieving, sneaking, lying, no good...
Saffron, wait. Hear me out. We have an audio connection with you, so we can get your wings now. And if Miss Cassie and I are willing to lend the goblins our words for a while, they can open the portal and get you home.
Oh no, I'm not going anywhere until I get those dragon eggs back.
That's my Saffron. The goblins and I have been working on a tracking spell. We got some of Mrs. Scorchington's scales, so we can use them as a tether. Lecky, do you mind?
Displaying route to coordinates.
Captain, get this ship turned around and follow those glowing blue lines.
This is a police ship, guest Saffron. My jurisdiction ends...
Turn this spaceboat around now.
Captain, we do have the authority to leave our jurisdiction if we are pursuing a crime that has happened in our sector. I have taken the liberty of alerting Central Command. They have already dispatched replacements to patrol this sector in our absence.
Woohoo! Saffron and her intrepid crew are going on an intergalactic quest to defeat evil space pirates and rescue dragon eggs.
It's my crew, actually.
Captain, I have just received orders from Central Command. As we are currently the only ship capable of tracking the criminal known as Starbeard, they request we pick up the lead investigator of the case. We will shortly be receiving Special Agent...
Don't say it.
I am to convey Central Command's orders. Special Agent...
Don't say it, Lecky. Please, just don't say it.
Special Agent Catechus Addison.
Special Agent Addison?
In our ship?
I asked you not to say it, Lecky.
Saffron and Smock the Goblin were played by Sarah Jane Nelson. Lecky was played by Megan Cassidy. Detective Connus was played by Molly Rose. Detective Urswin was played by Cole Burkhart. Captain Adam Bradomoff was played by J.R. Nelson. Peri was played by Jinan Lidien. Scuddy the Goblin was played by Chris Vanderford. And Satchet the Goblin was played by Isa Lidien. Saffron and Peri was written by Jinan Lidien and directed by Sarah J. Nelson and Jinan Lidien. It was edited by Sarah J. Nelson. The music was by Kevin MacLeod. For comments or questions, please email us at saffronandperi@gmail.com. And you can check out our Tumblr, Instagram, or Twitter, all at Saffron and Peri. If you would like to support what we do, please consider becoming our patron on patreon.com/saffronandperi or by rating and reviewing us on iTunes. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. This season, I thought it might be fun to say thank you with an extra post-credits scene. So here it is.
Lecky, can I go now?
Guest Saffron, it would be best to sit through this short cultural sensitivity training before interacting more with the crew.
But I've been listening to the slime ball yammer on for 20 minutes now.
Congratulations, Guest Saffron. You have used the correct mode of address when speaking to a Glimcraw of the instructor class. You may now consider your training completed.
Okay.